Good morning, Sunrisers. I'm Dr. Jansen, and today I have with me Miss Coco and her parents. And Coco is a 9-year-old Labrador Retriever. She came to us a couple of weeks ago, not feeling very good. When she presented to us, she had some nasty discharge coming out of her vulva. She wasn't eating very well. She just overall was just pretty dumpy. And she'd actually been like that for maybe about 2 weeks or so. We had started her on some antibiotics for what we thought may have been a dental infection. But when she came in and she had the discharge, we immediately got concerned for what we call a pyometra, which is an infection in the uterus. And Coco was unspayed at the time. We took some x-rays, which we'll show you guys, and you can actually see just how big her uterus actually was. It was actually pushing all of her intestines forward into her belly. It was occupying so much space in her belly. And so we knew right then and there that Coco had pyometra. She had a massive infection in her uterus, and that's a life-threatening surgical emergency that needs to be corrected immediately. So we rushed Coco to surgery that evening. We took out her uterus. She spent the night with us and actually stayed a couple of days thereafter to get some IV antibiotics and pain meds and various things like that. And as you can see, Miss Coco here has recovered beautifully. And we see pyometra in dogs and sometimes in cats as well that are older in age that are still what we call intact, which means that they still have their uterus. It's a hormonal related issue that we start to see as animals age, and it can be in animals as young as even 3 and 4 sometimes, and sometimes we see it in dogs as old as 9, 10, 11, and 12. We also see this issues in male dogs that remain intact, which means they still have their testicles for long periods of time. Those hormones can play factors into their prostates and various aspects like that, and cause issues with urinating infections in their prostates as well. So if you notice that your older animal is starting to act lethargic, maybe they have some discharge coming from them or having difficulty urinating, and they're not spayed or neutered yet, give us a call. Let us take a look. Let us investigate whether or not there could be a life-threatening emergency there, and I promise your pets will thank you.
WCBI Animal Health with Dr. Emerson was brought to you by Emerson Animal Hospital in West Point.